My name is Benedict Howard at ebodyfusion.com for all of your SCENAR training needs and coaching. And I'm going to unbox for you here. This is the DENAS, made by DENAS. This is their electrode massage set, which has a comb and also just a regular electrode, flat electrodes as well. So the comb is really good for getting through your hair, like the lady on the front here. And the other one is really good as a device to brush all over your body. So let's take a look at the box here. So inside are two manuals, and let's get to those in a moment, and the other two electrodes. So they come with a 3.5mm plug, and you can get adapters to fit other units. And this is the electrode with these prongs, which are alternatively wired plus minus around here. So there's a charge distribution when it's on the skin between all of these points. So it's really good actually for getting into really knotted areas or around the sciatica or where in the neck. It's really good for getting deeper into the tissue because you can push hard in here and you can get a better contact right onto the muscle attachments. So that's really good for clearing out all of the nasty pain. And nicely made. I've had these now for 2 or 3 years, in not constant use but in regular use, and shown no sign of wear either. So they're nicely made, nice casting, nice to grip. Needs to be a little bit bigger for my hand, but I've got size-ish hands. Now this one here, this is the electrode that we use for brushing the skin. So what it's good for is, like, you attach it into a device, into whatever your favorite scanner is, so long as it's got an external port, and you can use this one to brush up and down the skin. And in some other videos I have like the different sport pack and starter pack and professional packs, and if you go to those videos you'll be able to get more of a take on how we use this. But basically this is a really nice little handy electrode set to have with your scanner, and I highly recommend it. In fact, there's some things that you can do with this that you just can't do otherwise, and that's specifically to drive it onto attachments down the spine or muscle groups that are really knotted up. So it's very good at that. The two manuals, they're in Russian and English, and they've got different treatment pictures. Nice ones here. This is actually new. How to work on the different zones on the head. And I hope I'm not going too fast for you here. So that you'd wipe the device across the scalp like that. Remove the device. And so these are the names of the zones. MS1 is diseases of the pharynx, oral cavity, nose, bronchopulmonary system. So that would be this MS1 zone. Massage electrode 1, 2, and 3. And the zones, well, here they are. MS1 would be this zone down the middle there. MS2 and MS3. So these are the meridians in the scalp that would be addressed by doing it. You don't really need to do that. You can just like take the device and just slowly pull it across the scalp and get everything. And I find it really good because sometimes I have like minor headaches, but the tissue there is tender sometimes, and it's really good for taking that out. I've also used it for with people with sciatica or really knotted up muscles or torn ligaments. It's really good for that too, because you can really press the electrodes in there. So we cover all of this stuff in the eBody Fusion Trainer, and that's an online delivered training program with different modules for all the different applications that we've been discovering. It includes over 1,450 pages of medically transcribed teleconferences and case histories that I conducted over about a 2.5-year period, which formed the basis for that training. In the 2013 now, we're elaborating that whole model with with coaching. So it's the I Am Life Coaching for SCENAR users, which incorporates more of not only the physical ailments and the emotional ailments and the mental ailments, but also the deeply spiritual relationship of how electrons work with the system. Being close to light speed, you get where I'm taking this. And so you can get like this direct contact. So that's what the life coaching module is about. It's a 3-month course. And these other ones, you don't really need that. I mean, you just like need to know how to use it. Don't be afraid to use it as long as you want. And if you've got the power too high, turn it down. If you can't feel it, turn the power up. Aloha, my name is Benedict Howard, eBody Fusion Training, and please subscribe.